If there's one thing that the king of BBLs is going to do consistently is remind us that he's a true misogynist. Girl, go schedule a conjugal visit.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another King of Reads video. Happy Thursday. I hope y'all have had a good week, a good Thursday. I know I did because I just got through watching Doom 2. Oh, that movie was so good. But we ain't talking about that. We gotta talk about this King of Reads video. We gotta talk about Drake needing to schedule a conjugal visit with Tory Lanez, because while you posting this on Instagram, go pay his lawyer fees, help him do something quickly. We gotta talk about Chrisan Rock having a bench warrant for her assault on James Wright. Child, violating her probation, child. Just, woo, she's a dummy. She's a dummy. Also gotta talk about Oprah stepping down from the board of Weight Watchers. Child. Ozempic, you know. We also gotta talk about the Breakfast Club and Jess hilarious, because when I tell y'all, the Breakfast Club is just trickling down. Call it Reaganomics, because it's just trickling down. It ain't doing nothing, just trickling down. Like, it just ain't making sense to me. We also got to talk about Don Lemon. Hey, big head, being awarded $24.5 million from CNN. Woo! Girl, I'm gonna go find me some white paint, see if I can get a date with Don Lemon. Period. I know that makes sense, lemonade. But before we get into any of this, let's go ahead and get into this mental health check-in. Mental health is doing good. Let me tell y'all something. I feel amazing, and I feel even more better after watching Love is Blind. I have been watching Love is Blind season 6, and let me tell you, I have been hollering. It is so funny. It has, if y'all, see, I missed it out. It came out, I think, 2020. I wasn't watching. That was when that boy from Real Housewives of Atlanta was on there being a food child. But this show is a key. Let me tell y'all something. Laura, girl, where was she at January 6th? Where was Sarah Ann at January 6th? Baby, both of them. I ain't feeling. And Jessica, fake rabbit. Jessica wannabe Kim Kardashian wannabe girl. She's so fake. And Kenneth and Brittany, child, it's not giving. But you know, AD, okay. I have been getting my life watching it. I have been reviewing it on Patreon, period. I reviewed episode 1 through 8 on Patreon and posted it for all patrons. The newer episodes will be posted on House Martell, House Lannister, and House Targaryen. Because these episodes, girl, they're a lot. But I have been like gagging watching this show. It's very entertaining watching people pretend to want to find love while being drunk, drinking out of gold cups. So this episode is sponsored by Love is Blind, because girl, y'all have my serotonin levels are just up. Love that for me. But that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling really good. I've talked about my spirit and all that other stuff earlier this week, so y'all get it. So let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. The tea for today is Drake, the king of BBLs, once again is reminding us that he is our favorite, unfavorite misogynist. He has no issue letting us know that he is a fake ladies man and that he will do whatever in his power to get back at women. He is a true incel, period. He enjoys trying to embarrass women all the time, specifically black women, because the only time that you have ever put embarrassment and women in the same whatever with you is when you got that white woman pregnant. Period. Honestly, stop braiding that boy hair, because his scalp is tied and we are tied too. That's my only wish for this Black History Month, period. Yes, Drake had posted on Instagram, free Tory Lanez or something, and it doesn't surprise me. Drake does this. He did it with Rihanna befriending Chris Brown. He has a history, like if it's women that he is, you know, interested in or whatever, he finds a way to pick at them. Like, he does it consistently. He is a true misogynist, and he's a terrible performer. Like, Drake, you couldn't pay me to go to a Drake concert. You just couldn't pay me to go to a Drake concert. Remember, like, I think last week I was just talking about how he did not want to play perform the song that him and Rihanna had together. Like, I don't want to hear that, I don't want to hear that. He mad that Rihanna got her a fine, dark-skinned man. I'm fine, but I'm still a dog. Like, corny. Somebody who has that much fame and that much money and still is miserable as he is, something ain't clicking for me. But that's Drake. Go schedule a conjugal visit. Maybe help Tory Lanez on some of these payment arrangements on Klarna with his lawyers, because the lawyer fees are adding up. and that's why one of his main lawyers and stuff haven't been showing up on these, court briefs and stuff, because the payments ain't been made. Your bills have been affected. So schedule a conjugal visit, pay some of the Tory Lanez bills. There was no need for you to post on Instagram, just pay. Like, it's all performative, and you're not even a good performer. So I'm not, like, this, the only performance you can do is misogyny, and you're not even that good at it. Moving on, let's talk about other things. Let's talk about our other light-skinned Don Lemon. Hey, big head. Don Lemon was awarded $24.5 million by CNN. You all know that he filed a lawsuit against them. Y'all know he was let go. When was that? Last year, Don Lemon got the boot. Child, CNN was trying to move towards a more conservative, network or whatever, because they ain't making as much money as they used to, and they feel like they're so liberal or whatever. So they hired this person to be over all of these things, and they did not like what Don Lemon was doing with his shows and stuff, so they put him on the Good Morning Show. It's like, girl, we don't want you giving your opinions on stuff. That stuff with Nikki Haley, that situation with Nikki Haley was the final, oh, we got him. The situation when he was talking about Nikki Haley, and it was giving sexism, but Don Lemon pissed the network off when he, was interviewing Republicans and asking them questions and stuff. They just wasn't feeling it. They like, girl, we trying to get Fox News people to come over here, so you ain't gonna be able to do all that. So now he's awarded $24.5 million, and Don Lemon got on Twitter and said, why am I waking up to everybody saying, hey, big head? Because we want that money. We're in a recession. So I'm trying to see if I can go go to the studio and find me some white paint so I can see if I can get Don Lemon's attention. Where's that video of that black woman painting herself with that paint? She said, is it white enough? What was she saying? She said, I'm not, they gotta get rid of the black. She will paint herself. I need to find that video. Gotta get rid of the black. That video takes me out. But I'm gonna have to do it because bills have been affected. We need some payments. So shout out to Don Lemon. He just living his best life, period. Love that for him. Let's talk about Oprah Winfrey stepping down from the board of Weight Watchers. Woo, this is significant because Oprah has been working with Weight Watchers for years. She's been on the board for a while. She's been, partnering with them for years, promoting them and all that, and now she has stepped down. Now, some folks are speculating and saying that Oprah probably is stepping down because she's using weight loss drugs like a lot of other celebrities. Because people think Weight Watchers is this program that, give you these foods and stuff. No, Weight Watchers is in a business to promote thinness. That's it. They are making money off the idea of people being thin. It's not about nutrition. It's not about food. It's about making money off of folks' desire to be thin. And we have to understand that that is what all of this is, because y'all are taking diabetic medication from folks who need this to live in order to be thin. So I don't even understand how we're calling this healthy, because y'all are not concerned about health, because these folks being diabetic and using this insulin to keep them alive, that is health. You using this to be thin. Celebrities taking it to be thin so y'all can show up in the red carpets in 0 size 1, 2, and 3. That is not health. Y'all are concerned about the appearance of thinness. And if we don't address this, we can't even talk about the other things that's going on. Yes, we can have a conversation about diet, nutrition, all of these things, but we also don't need to be out here policing folks for what they eat. If such and such eats what they want, they can do. I'm not concerned about it. Like, give folks the opportunity and the access to do what they want. People need to be able to make their own decisions. Yes, there's food deserts and all these things, but if we are truly committed to having kids be healthy and all this other stuff, we would be making big changes and stuff, and we're not doing that. Weight Watchers was designed to make money off of the desire to be thin, period. Just listen to the person who's I think the CEO or whatever, or the creator of Weight Watchers and stuff. Just listen to a podcast they did not too long ago, and they talked about this. And if you listen to the podcast, you can hear them basically say they are moving towards offering weight loss medication, i.e. Ozempic, Wegovy, all of these things that are used to treat and give folks insulin who are diabetic. And this is from CNN. Winfrey notified the company of her decision earlier this week, telling them she won't be standing for re-election as its annual shareholder meeting coming up in May. A reason wasn't revealed, but a Weight Watchers regulatory statement said that her decision was not the result of any disagreement. Basically saying, hey girl, we ain't disagreeing, we ain't got no beef, child. We just trying to, we just restructuring and trying to do stuff to make money off of folks' desire to be thin. Now check this out. Weight Watchers shares plunged as much as 25% in pre-marketing trading Thursday and are down nearly 70%. Winfrey's exit is a year earlier than expected, with the media mogul in 2019 signing an extension until 2025. Y'all ain't telling me that Oprah didn't know. Like Oprah, like girl, like folks trying to say, oh, they found out that she's using weight loss medication, all that. No, that doesn't even make sense, because Weight Watchers is moving to a membership plan to offer Ozempic and Wegovy and diabetic medication that helps folks lose weight. Weight Watchers has faced more competition recently in GLP prescription drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy, sometimes used for weight loss. In response, it launched a new membership plan for people on those drugs that give members access to doctors who can prescribe these medications, as well as daily nutrition plans. They're not trying to get folks healthy and all the other stuff. They're trying to make money, period. And folks have been saying for the longest that Weight Watchers was, disgusting. Like folks have been calling fat activists, fat writers, period, have been talking about Weight Watchers for years. I don't know what else to tell you. If anything, Oprah is stepping down because she ain't making no money off of them no more. Like, hey girl, I was gonna stay with y'all to 2025, but y'all ain't making the money. Y'all shares is down. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna bow out gracefully. But this is y'all fave though, period. Come on. Let's move on. Let's talk about this bench warrant issue for Chrisan Rock after alleged assault on James Wright triggers probation violation. This is from Radar Online. Online records show that the update on February 23rd with an application to accelerate the matter filed and the bench warrant after she also failed to complete her 120 hours of community service for her Oklahoma drug charges case. A bench warrant has been issued for the arrest of Chrisan Rock for violating her 4-year probation sentence following the alleged assault of singer James Wright and social media star Wojcicki. Woo! I didn't know about this Wojcicki situation. I don't know if that's her name, but I don't have any what's name for Chrisan. I don't have anything to offer. I have nothing to offer her. Come to find out from what they're saying, James Wright, his teeth was like damaged in this. Like she knocked his teeth out, and he had to pay for that to be fixed. So I don't blame James Wright for doing what he has to do. Chrisan has been a menace. She's not trying to do anything. She's, besides the stuff that she says online that's stupid all the time, like she's just being violent to other folks. Like, girl, she can be as ignorant as she wants to be on social media. She can hold her baby head wrong. Like, girl, do what you do, sister, but keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands, and she can't do that. So it's clink, clink. Bye, sister. Let's move on to Jess Hilarious and The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is on a decline. They've been on a decline for a minute. They have hired Jess Hilarious to be a permanent host, and she's a permanent host who's supposed to be taking the role of what Angela Yee was doing. Now, Angela Yee, when she used to read the reports, Angela Yee used to be reading them. She did side with the men a lot when it came to like the sexism and stuff. Like, girl, she didn't really speak up for herself. And I understand given the environment that she was in, but Angela Yee had no problem reading the stuff. Jess Hilarious get up there mispronouncing words, and I get it, sister, I do it too, but this is your full-time job. Like, they hired you on to do this. And you are in mess. Usher had to humble you not too long ago because you was being ignorant. Now you in this beef with T.S. Madison. You've been picking at T.S. Madison, trans folks, period. You've been saying stupid stuff for the longest. So now you trying to respond to T.S. Madison, you should know more than anybody. And y'all sitting next to her while she's saying this, y'all sit up here and let her just be ignorant. Just ignorant. The same audience that The Breakfast Club is trying to keep and grow is the same audience that these men be listening to, these podcasts and stuff, and these men being misogynists and these incels. It is bad. And I loved how one of my friends posted on Instagram, and he was talking about it is a responsibility on people with a platform to educate themselves when they're speaking and talking about things, because we get ignorance like this. Like, she's out here spewing this ignorance. People are consuming this, young folks are consuming this stuff, and they think this is right, and this is more violence towards trans folks. It's just not right. Like, Jess Hilarious, she's a terrible person. Like, and I can't wait till she get fired. I hope the Breakfast Club comes to an end. To be honest, you know, it is what it is. She also threw some shade at Nicki Minaj, talking about her tour ticket sales, because Nicki's tour is coming up tomorrow. I think she's gonna be in Oakland, and you know, girl, we're gonna see. It's gonna be a key. Oh, it's gonna be a key to see this tour, child, to see what she's gonna be performing like. Jess hilarious with throwing little shots and telling her that she might need to have some other folks on this tour so she can sell some tickets. Now I did laugh a little bit. You ate that one little thing, but you're still a dummy. The same person who was being xenophobic on the plane because she saw somebody with a turban on her hair wrap. An idiot. So I want to talk about Eric Mae in all seriousness, because this man, I had no idea who he was. I heard the voice, I recognized the voice, but you know, unfortunately he passed away early this week, and everybody was, you know, talking about how great of a councilman he was and how he was calling folks out. And I went down and watched. Baby, he used to get them folks together. There was one woman he was eating up so bad, he said, get out, get out. But that man, the way he told that woman to get out, and they were trying to tell him to calm down, I said, no, I'm calm, I ain't cussing her out, but she got to go. I love it. I love it. Like, he had no issue dragging the white folks. He had no issue, but rest in peace to him, rest in power to Eric Mae, the Flint City councilman, who was just a fire. Like, his voice just commanding and just getting folks together. And I hope that, you know, folks remember him at his service and stuff. You know, a legend, period. A legend. We need more politicians like him. Because, baby, the politicians we got in Atlanta, they are so self-serving. If it's not making them money, they're not interested in it. That's why they're still trying to push Cop City. So rest in peace to him. Let's talk about Porsha and this prenup situation. Porsha's like, hey, girl, I know we finna divorce, but I need this money, Simon. So y'all know Porsha filed for divorce recently from Simon. And what's, you know, news is that we have not gotten any of this film. This whole situation has not been filmed. Real Housewives of Atlanta is not even filming right now, so none of this is being caught on camera. Porsha Williams requests Simon not destroy financial records, and prenup is enforced after she filed for divorce. In the filing, Simon was officially notified of the requirement under Georgia law for him to exercise reasonable care to protect and preserve evidence relevant to the case, which includes financial records, income taxes, tax records, and expense records, as well as any documents reflecting relevant conduct by him or Williams. Williams also requested that her prenup with Simon be enforced by the court per the filing. The agreement was signed on November the 17th, 2022. Porsha said, run me that money. Run me my money. Run me my money. Period. And you got Simon posted on Instagram right now. You know, things are good, and you know, my garage is empty. What's going on? I can't do it, but you know, we're gonna see how much of this makes it to Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. Let's get sickly. Tell me what y'all thought about my video, my King Reese video. Have a happy week, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.